Hey, and welcome back to Marcel Creations. I got a small haul here from Glitz and Glitter, and then another one from Resin. And so we're gonna go over those real quick, and then we're gonna make something. So first of all, Glitz and Glitter by Michelle. If you guys haven't seen her channel, she is phenomenal. She's fantastic. And I got she did a live on Amazon for Resin, and I won a prize, and I bought several things with her discount codes from Resin. And then she showed off these two glitters, and they were stunning, so I just had to have them. This is Elegance. I think we're going to try and use this one today. This one, I'm in the school bus industry, and it is really hard to find a good yellow glitter. And this was, oh my gosh, it was just gorgeous. So I had to have some of that. And then I ordered two molds from her. And this one is the, it's a little heart trinket box mold. This is the lid. And then obviously it has a real pretty bottom. It's all scalloped. And these are handmade molds. She and her husband, she's conned her husband into helping her make these. Michelle, if there was a trick to that, can you let me know? As my husband is still not convinced that that's a great idea. She doesn't watch my videos. But, and then this one is a really pretty flower mold that I've seen her make a bazillion times. Super sparkly. If we have any leftover resin, we will make this one. And then she gets so much stuff from her fans, from her viewers, that she ends up getting duplicates of a lot of stuff. So she sent me this one, and it looks like just it'd be a square vase of some sort. So she sent me that as a freebie. And then she also sent me a couple of really pretty blue flowers as a freebie. So she always sends goodies with her stuff too. So love that. And then from Resin, you guys probably watched me make the mold for my grandma's trinket box. This is the box that I made, and this is the original that I had. And I just started putting my leftover resin stuff in there. And I made this box out of this original, and it's really not easy to make a case. Sorry, I've been out doing yard work today, so my trimmers are really, really bad. So I'll have to wait until later to do my resin work because I'll never get anything done. But anyhow, I was using just little, let's see, what did I use for that one? I don't even remember now. Oh, I had somebody 3D print me a mold for that one. But then I got on Resin, and I just bought this mold. So it comes with all of these pieces. These are the corners, and then they slide together. And I was looking at a couple of different ones, and I finally ended up just deciding on this one because the reviews were so much better. They don't leak nearly as much as, you know, some of the cheaper models. I don't even know if I can do this with my trimmers so bad this morning. Sorry, guys. It is what it is. You just deal with it. There we go. And then you would just run some hot glue around the edges just to seal it up, and put it on some like an acrylic tray or something like that, and then hot glue it down to that. You can't put it on silicone though. I'm sure you can't put it on silicone because silicone sticks to silicone. Otherwise your mold would stick to that base. But I'm super excited to try this. I've got some other stuff I want to try and make. So I will get this out later, and we will do that. Oops, better put that back with it. That looks like double-sided tape. Yeah. Okay, and it comes with instructions down in there. So, I also got, this is what I won from Resin. This is, I think they call them poppet, foam poppets for your phone, so that's poppet molds. I want to use them to make like badges for nurses, and like I said, I'm in the school bus industry, so I bought the retractable badges. I got these on Amazon, and you just, I think, if my thought process is correct, and it's not always the case. So my thought is to pour these in whatever field that I'm looking at, whether it's a nursing or school buses or teachers or whatever the case may be. Make this according to whatever niche it is. And then I want to attach the badge, the poppet or the badge or whatever you want to call it. I would attach that to this, and then you would wear it, and it would be your retractable for your ID, and it would be personalized. You can put names in it. You can put a picture of your pet in it. You can do all kinds of stuff. So that was my thought process when I got these. And again, I won these from the YouTube video that Michelle did with Let's Resin. Not YouTube, I'm sorry, Amazon. This is the Amazon Live that she did with Let's Resin. I won these. She asked a question and the answer was chicken nuggets. So if you want to know what that's about, you got to go over to Michelle's channel and check it out. Something her and her husband have got going. It's pretty comical. All right. I also, when I won that, I was getting on Let's Resin's website and I looked for those molds. I also, Michelle did a set of these. These are bookmarks, and it's owls, and I'm not going to say this, loxodal, whatever, you guys know what I mean. The cute little critter with the fins and all that good stuff. The second I turn this off, I'm going to remember how to say that. And then on the edge of this is a huge paper clip. And again, these are all bookmarks, and then these are just cats, and then another paper clip on this, and then of course the instructions. And what I love about Let's Resin, and they're the only one I know of so far that I have seen, and I haven't seen a lot, but they put the ounces that this mold holds on their mold. So this mold holds 3 ounces. So if I only want to make, 2 or 3 of these, I may only have to mix up 1.5 ounces or 2 ounces. I don't have to try and guess. So these are super cute. I'm hoping to do the owl maybe. I have so many that I want to do today, and I'll figure that out once I get all this cleaned up. And then from Into Resin, I bought this handmade strawberry jar mold. And I'm super excited to do this one. Maybe we'll do this one today. I would love to do them all. I just don't have time. It has strawberries on the lid and then down on the side of the mold. And don't ever touch the inside of your molds. It'll break those down a lot sooner and they won't stay nearly as shiny. Here on the side, right here, there's a lot of strawberries. And then there's little berries on a stem, like cherries or blueberries or something like that. But this is from Into Resin. So super excited to try that one. All right, I'm going to clean up my mess and I'm going to see where I think I want to start. We're going to do one quick video today to go with this unboxing stuff, and we will be right back. I'll surprise you in a minute with what we do. I have decided that we're going to make the mold that I got from Glitz and Glitter. And I don't know why I'm not a pink person, but I have been on a pink kick lately for some reason. I have a gal that I work with, they call her Barbie. So, Vivian, if you're watching, it must be you. This is glitter I got off of Amazon, and I will link that in the description below. And I mixed probably 2 or 3 tablespoons into 5 ounces of resin. And that pushed it up to 5.5 ounces. So I have 1/2 ounce of resin in there. I'm going to have way more than I need. Put a little alcohol in that to prevent, hopefully, any bubbles from forming down in the bottom. And then we are just going to pour quite a bit. I'm going to cut it off here, and then I want to just give it a little mix, or a little pushy push here and there, squishy squish. Should have took that tape off, huh? There we go, and then finish topping it off. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have extras, quite a bit of extras. All right, and then I left that on the cardboard that Michelle shipped that in so that it's nice and easy to move. So I'm just going to shift that over to the side. And then we're gonna grab our lid. And I had my paddle draining over in it, so there's just a dribble in it already. And fill it up. This will be an easy one. I like easy ones when I do hauls. That way their videos don't get too long. I really like to try and keep my videos at a max of 10 or 15 minutes. Otherwise, people tend to just skip through them, and then that hurts my algorithm, I think they call it. I'm just going to run my stick around the edge here and try and get any bubbles out that might have got caught. So I try and keep my videos nice and short. That way people are more enticed to watch the whole thing, or not to fast forward through it after the first 30 seconds anyway. And then that helps my channel grow. So if you haven't already, if you're enjoying what you've seen, if you've seen any of my other videos, please give me a like and a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's free to you. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it helps us a ton. And then leave me a comment down below. Every time you guys comment, it also helps the algorithm. You know, leave me a heart emoji for my heart tray, or if you know of a color that you would like to see this in, leave that down in the comments. Just leave any kind of anything in the comments. That also helps our algorithm. All right, I have, oh my goodness, about 1.5 ounces left. What do we want to do with 1.5 ounces? Let me find something, and I'm gonna surprise you when we come back for the demold. All right, we'll be right back. Okay, so we took these are the ones that we poured. I ended up, I don't know why I did not think about making my flour that I got from Glitz and Glitter. I don't know what I was thinking, but you know, it is what it is. I haven't learned that it's there yet, even though I just hauled it when I did these. Oh my goodness. So got a little bit of trimming to do on our turtle, but oh, super duper cute. Love that. You can see the glitter through the facets. How do you say that? Is that facets or faucets? Like a kitchen faucet. I added some purple alcohol ink to the rest of our glitter and made these marbled. So, oops, you can see a little bit of marbling on them. They're cute. They always turn out adorable. Poured us a butterfly. This one's always a challenge for me to get out. I've not quite figured out the best way to get her out of there. Hopefully I have no bubbles. I see no bubbles on the tips. Oh my gosh. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh my goodness. Wow, so super sparkly. Okay, water pendant ripple pendant. You can see the purple around the edge where it's kind of settled there. Super pretty. God, they are so sparkly. And then I just poured a lot of these little butterflies. They're going to be super pretty because they're going to be multicolored. Hey, every single one of them landed upside down. So those are going to be pretty. Okay, I'll undo the rest of those in a minute. Let's do our main event. Let's start with the base. Because typically it's not as pretty, right? Again, handmade mold, so try and keep your hands out of the inside of the mold. Not sure how I'm going to pull that off. Let's do this. Let's see if I can break that seal on the inside. Alright, let me put a glove on. I'm going to dig that one out. Here we go. Whew. Okay, got it. Oh my goodness. Oh, so cute. Very sparkly. A little bit of trimming to do on the bottom, but not too shabby. Okay, you know this one's gonna be pretty then. Oh, I got one little bubble right there. It's the only one too, darn it. A little bit of over pour right there. Came right off. Nope, it's still there. There we go. Gosh, one tiny little bubble right there. I'll fix that. No problem. The rest of it looks great. Oh my goodness. Wow, and it fits beautifully. Wow. That is so pretty. It is so sparkly. Can you see all that glitter and sparkle? I'll get you some good, really good pictures here in a minute. All right, that's it. Super easy peasy lemon squeezy today. Couple of extras, but our main event, absolutely stunning. I think I will try making that with the Elegance next time. I was worried about using all of this in one particular project, and I didn't want to do that. So, but I think we're going to the next round because this is going to be gorgeous in there. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I appreciate you being here, and I guess we will make sure you leave us a comment down below. Give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.